The game itself had grand final atmosphere, and both teams started off in the first quarter very, very keen to get the ball. Essendon looked slightly the better side, and at quarter time they led by only 3 points. In the second term, Collingwood got their flow-on game going a lot better, and with improved form by Kink and Irwin, the former being involved in a spectacular incident late in the quarter, the Magpies looked to be slightly the better side. And at half-time, Collingwood had opened up a break of some 11 points, the biggest margin of the match to date. However, the third quarter proved to be a very, very interesting one indeed. We pick up play at the 19-minute mark.
Kept on going.
I think he tried to balk him, but the mud was a little bit too soft and he couldn't move.
But there was no need for the balk, Pete.
Taylor to take the free kick. He's one of Collingwood's best, incidentally. Taylor, 15 kicks to Taylor. Back into the centre, looking for Davis. Watson gets sandwiched between two Collingwood players, Foles and Watson. Watson with a wild handball. Knock on by Schultz. Neil Danaher. Long kick for goal. Simon Madden's there. Doesn't bounce too well for him. Vanderhaar comes in for the assist. And Shepherd. Over goes Magro and also Madden. Vanderhaar and Pickett on the boundary line. Picked up by Vanderhaar. To Hawker. It's not long enough. Play on. Eustace. Off target, I feel, for one behind. Yes, it is.
Stan Magro got a nasty one there. I think he might have caught the boot as the player was kicking the ball.
44 plays 63. It's a difference of 19 points.
Well, the Bombers certainly attacking, but can't score the goals. 19 points the difference.
Essendon have scored 5 points this quarter, Lou.
Stan Magro still in the hands of the trainers. Ball back out there towards Crow and Moore. Moore comes in to try and grab that one. Nearly a free kick against him to Clark. Little Shaw playing a great game. Taps the ball on there. He's got to spin away from the pack, and that's what he does. Brilliant play on the part of the Collingwood Rover. Down there looking for Banks. Comes in. Has lost the mark. He's dropped it. Stonham's there. Picks it up. Goes for a hand pass out wide towards Morrison, but he couldn't pick it up in time, and it's out of bounds. This time it's on Collingwood's half-forward line, about 70 metres around from their goal. The Magpies are 19 points in front. Of course, they're hanging in there now. Knocked out by Crow. Picked up by Hawker. He steers clear of the pack, drives the ball back there towards the half-forward line. A chance for Moore to mark. He got under that. Little Bahajar's on that half-forward line. A hand pass. It's a long one. Coming in now to meet it is Allen, and also it's Terry Danaher. Pushed out by Dreyer. The ball is forced out again. The umpire's going to ball this up for sure out there. Now he's letting it go. As we see the ball picked up that time by Taylor, and he's going to ball it up this time out there towards the wing position. Well, there's plenty of head-on clashes here, and there's no big pardons at all. Rowe got the tap down to Terry Danaher. He's clear, kicks the ball back over the half-forward line. A chance for Vanderhaar to mark. He's good enough, but Billy Pickens there. Magro seems to be all right. Goes for hand pass out to Tony Shaw. He clears the ball back towards that half-forward line. Dacos and Stars. A good mark from Ronnie Andrews. Beautiful mark to Anderson. Dacos is in trouble.
That's a good mark to Andrews. He juggled it and brought it down superbly and regaining a little bit of form. That's always good news for Essendon. Knocked away by Byrne. Byrne's big punch into the centre. Allen trying to go through. Portman loses it. Clark's kick is short. The Essendon player down likewise. And the mark taken at half-forward down there by Eustace. Eustace playing on. Tries the short pass. It's okay, and he finds Tony Bahajar. Bahajar a long way from goal. Tries the short pass. It's successful. Terry Danaher taking the mark about 20 metres out from goal. The angle you can see, Simon Madden in the goal square. And if anybody can take a grab close to goal, he can. Craig Stewart keeping a pretty close eye on him. I think he's going to have a shot. He'd have to from there. Danaher coming in for his first goal. 4 points. Badly needed one for Essendon to bring the Bombers a little bit closer and bring them up to 7 goals, 8, a total of 50 points. Collingwood 9-9, 63.
22 and a half minutes gone. 13 points the difference. The Bombers gradually wearing Collingwood down.
Yes, they've kicked 1 goal 5 this quarter. They were 6-3 at half-time to Collingwood 7-8. Collingwood had a good second term when they kicked 4-3 to 2-1.
Well, they've been into attack for most of this quarter, Pete.
Back into the centre, Sevens big league at the 23-minute mark. 13 points the difference, third term.
It's Moore against Crow. They both missed this one. Picked up by Irwin. The ball driven over the half-forward line. Coming out now is Banks. He's got clear, a hand pass to Rene King. It could be a goal. But Easy's he put it through. Golly, he missed an easy one. He does some brilliant things, this guy, and he lets you down when you really want him. You see, 9 goals, 10-64 to 7 goals, 8-50 Essendon. At the back is Moore. Tries to go for the mark. Couldn't hold it. Hawker goes down. They pounce on top of him, and the umpire's going to ball it up about 55 metres out from the Collingwood goal. On their half-forward flank position. Rene Kink had the chance of a lifetime to regain that lead of 19 points against Pete.
Yes, he was.
It was an easy goal,
He
too.
didn't steady
at all. Rene Kink tries to get a hand pass out. It's picked up now by Crow. A long one over to Fowles. Fowles gets the kick and a long one back there towards half-forward. Schultz and Magro go for it. Neither take the mark. There's Eustace going for hand pass to Bahajar. This looks dangerous. He's grabbed. Down he goes. Picked up by Eustace again. He fires for the goals. He's put it through for a point. Well, there was the chance of a lifetime for the Bombers. Of course, they've gone to attack for most of this quarter. 9-10-64 to Essendon 7-9-51. So it's still, what, 13 points, 12 points the difference, 13 points the difference.
And Essendon have added 1-6 for the term.
Well, that's what we were talking about. They've been into attack for most of this quarter, but not kicking accurately at all. The ball back at the play again. Peter Moore and Crow. And Crow's doing a pretty good job at the moment. The ball tapped out again. Picked up by Eustace. A dangerous player at the moment. Back there towards Simon Matt at the back there. He's going. He hasn't got the mark. Nearly grabbed at that time. He gets a hand pass out there. And finally they stack in there. That's Collingwood defenders. And the umpire's going to ball it up about 15 metres out from the Essendon goal. So the pressure now really on the Collingwood defence. 51 plays 64 in favour of the Magpies. We go Madden and Moore. Certainly got a tough job, Moore. He's got Madden and Moore. There's also going through is Terry Dano. That was well smothered by Magro. Schultz comes in the middle. He goes down with Picken. Schultz tries to break out the pack. It's finally picked up by Williams. The ball driven out there towards Crow. He's made a difference to Essendon since going on the ball, too.
Yes. Played very well. Crow as Hawker takes the ball up forward, looking for Madden and Van der Haag. Well, it was overdue for him to take a screamer in front of goal. He nearly brought one down about a minute back. Hasn't scored a goal today. He started off in the forward pocket. There's Schultz receiving treatment from a trainer when Justin Madden did most of the ruck work in the first two quarters.
This is when these blokes kill you when you start to get tired. They start to take the marks on you, Pete.
Simon Madden, 15 metres out, directly in front. His first goal, Essendon second for the quarter, second big lead scoreboard, Essendon 8-9-57, Collingwood 9-10-64. We're at the 26-minute mark of the third quarter. The difference is 7 points before a very big crowd at the MCG. Crow and Moore, folds, long kick towards centre half forward. Madden again, knocks it down to Schultz, but he couldn't grab it. In fact, Schultz himself was grabbed, but he didn't have the ball. But umpire Mike Dyer has decided to ball it up about 30 metres out and directly in front of the Essendon goal. Well, if Essendon can get a goal here, what a last quarter we're going to be in for. It will be a thriller. Moore and Madden, knocked away by Van der Haag. Smith and Fowler. Fowler first to get there. Was he nudged in the back? Yes, he was, says the umpire. Grant Fowler has the free kick. Fowler would be within kicking distance and about 40 to 45 metres out on a slight angle. He hasn't scored a goal so far today. He might have got a bit of a knock there too when he went over. Doesn't look at all that good. Let's see what sort of a kick he can put together. Fowler, right half forward flank, 45 metres out. Kick on its way. Van der Haag flies. Is that a mark? Madden has a snap at goal in the meantime over his head. It's a goal! Madden, 2 goals. He did that almost casually. He picked up the ball in case Van der Haag didn't get the goal and has put it through to make the difference. 1 point. What an amazing goal.
Magnificent shot, Pete.
9-9-63. Collingwood 9-10-64.
Well, there's Simon Madden. A beautiful goal by the Bomber skipper. And, of course, he just spotted it over his head.
It was a great goal. One of the goals of the day. 28 minutes gone now in the third quarter. 1 point the difference.
And what a last quarter. Collingwood going to attack by Taylor, but Watson picked it up there and goes for a kick out wide. Van der Haag coming in to meet it. Burns on his tail. Burns takes the ball away. He's got to pick it up. He does. A hand pass over to Williams. And the kick is down there towards the forward pocket for Collingwood. Wiedemann gets one in the back. Now the umpire's going to play the mark. He reckons he acted that one. So Talbot stood up pretty well. That's a kick ball short. Taylor coming to take the mark, and he does. Just about Collingwood's best player, this fellow.
He's been the most consistent.
Well, he's played well. This is about number 17 for the 17 kicks and about 4 or 5 hand passes. Ball shot across there towards full forward. Kink got the city. Can he mark it? No, he drops it. Now Banks gets a hand pass back to Dacos. Out wide the boundary. Better fire quickly. He does, but it's off target, so it's 2 points the difference now. We're approaching the 30-minute mark of this third quarter. Of course, the siren just about due to go. Ball back into play again. Out there by Torben. Williams and Nagel going for this one. Williams tapped it down. Umpire will ball this up for sure about 55 metres out from the Collingwood goal. Well, it's been the Bomber quarter, this one, because they've been into attack for about 90% of it. And, of course, if they kicked a bit more active, they could have been in front now. Well, knocked out by Moore, grabbed by Taylor. He actually dropped that, but Banks, oh, there's a free kick for sure. It'll go over there to Banks. Grabbed when he didn't have the ball by a mile. Banks hurried, instead of taking his time. There's the siren to end the quarter. And at three-quarter time, we see only 2 points the difference. 9 goals, 11-65. Collingwood to Essendon 9-9-63.
So 2 points the difference going into the final quarter, and the big crowd at the MCG set for a thriller in the final term. We'll find out what happened after this break on the special edition of Sevens Big League.
Umpire called play on as Nagel grabbed tail. He goes for hand pass back to Andrews. Stand back as he runs through. A long kick up there looking for Crow. He's got the city. He's got the outmanoeuvred them beautifully. Now's a chance for Crow to kick a goal. He's dead in front.
A beautiful one.
Well, he can miss these ones. He's been known to do it. Max Crow, if he puts this one through for full points, they hit the front by 4 points, Essendon. Here he goes. Only about 15 metres out if that. Taking plenty of time. Not at about that one. It's a goal. So the Bombers have hit the front. 10 goals, 10-70 Essendon to Collingwood. 9 goals, 12-66.
So Max Crow finally putting it through. He's missed some easy ones. One of those being in the last quarter, just about 1 minute back. But certainly making no mistake on that occasion, and a great morale booster for Essendon. But there's still plenty of time for Collingwood to get up, because we've only been playing a few minutes in the final term. Madden back in the ruck. And the special edition of Sevens Big League, we're now 6.5 minutes into the final quarter. Essendon leading by 4 points. Simon Madden gets it down to Bahaja. The Bombers going forward again. Bahaja going for the short one to centre half forward. Byrne comes in. Likewise Schultz. Eustace trying to pick it up and not having any success. Now he's got it. Tackled by Byrne and drops it. Schultz on the boundary line. Knocked away from Hawker. And you'll see a boundary throw to take place in front of the Smokers stand.
Looking a little tired to meet Collingwood, Peter.
They are, aren't they? Essendon finishing the better. They were the better side in the latter stages of the third term, and they've started well here in the final quarter. It's going to be Moore and Simon Madden. Moore in front and wins it. The handball to Magro. Tackled by Clark, and well tackled. Madden dives on top of the ball, and umpire Peter Cameron has decided on a bounce. It's only about 30 metres from goal. A real chance for an Essendon score here. Moore down to shore. Well, in fact, almost down to shore. Now he goes for the handball to Magro. Shore again. Through it. Barron. Barron's at left half back. Gets the ball out of the danger zone. Here's a chance for King. Nagel missed him. Boundary throw in.
That'll be a free kick against him now, Peter.
That's an interesting one.
Well, he did that before he picked up the ball, actually. He pushed him in the back.
Andrews. The Vanderhaar, knocked away by Peter Moore. Williams. Collingwood on the move. Picked up by Smith. Slewed off the side of the boot a little bit, down towards Banks in the forward pocket. Irwin has the chance. Likewise, Banks. Oh, Andrews collared him. Too high, says the umpire. Free kick to Banks. Banks within kicking distance and a chance to put Collingwood in front. Banks has kicked 1 goal so far. The umpire indicating where the mark is. Dennis Banks about 35 to 40 metres out. And a very valuable goal, if he can get it. Wiedemann standing in the goal square. Banks coming in for the kick. Off target, I feel. And through for one behind, so that makes the difference 3 points now. Banks just drifting that one away at the last minute. It's 10-10-70 to 9-13-67.
And we're approaching the 8.5 minute mark as the ball goes out there towards that half-back line. Knocked to the ground again. Chance for Allen to get the ball back. It's kicked up there, and a mark to little Shaw on a hand pass to his brother. Fires for the goals, but he's put it through for 1 point. Well, there was the chance of a lifetime. The Magpies going into attack quite frequently now. 2 points the difference. 10-10-70 to Collingwood 9-14-68. Ball back into play again. Dacos off the ground. And a good mark there to Ronnie Andrews. Well, Dacos has been well held by Stoner today. Byrne at the back goes for the big punch. The ball back towards the boundary line, up towards Collingwood's half-forward line, about 70 metres around from their goal. We're on the 9-minute mark now, this last quarter. Of course, still anybody's game. Davis hardly been sighted today. Out it goes to Timmy Watson. Oh, he gets through the pack beautifully that time and boots the ball back to half-forward. A chance for more to mark. He lost sight of it. Van der Haas grabbed the hand pass back. And Magro and Picken are there, but the umpire will ball it up. This time it's on Essendon's half-forward line. Right on the point of the square. Bombers in front by 2 points. Knocked out by Van der Haas. The ball pushed on again. A chance here for Dre to pick it up. His kick is a high one. Doesn't cover much distance. Out it comes to Barr. Well, taken away beautifully. The umpire playing a free kick. I thought that was a mark. Most confusing decision. Brown's got the free kick. Might have put his arm out first. But still it's Shaw now in a bit of trouble. Ducks his head. He gets away from Simon Madden. The ball up there towards Rene King in the front posse. Punched out again. It beats Allen. He can't pick it up. Back it comes again. Clark's in there. Tries to force it out. Finally it's Fowler getting it out wide to Neil Danaher. And the Bombers go way again up the centre half forward. In comes Van der Haas. A beautiful mark.
And he can kick this.
Well, Van Der's about 50 metres out, and it's not beyond him. He's gone for a short pass. It's safe. And he's found Nagel in a better position, only about 30 metres out from goal. Now the Bombers are starting to wear him down, I would say.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Certainly does. We're at the 10.5-minute mark, and Nagel, who hasn't been a real outstanding player today, he's been down. And, of course, he's in the position now to secure the position for Essendon. Let's see what he can do with this kick. I think he's missed it.
He has.
1 point, so it's 3 points the difference now in favour of Essendon. 10-11-71 to Collingwood 9-14-68. Well, I think you must agree, Pete, that the kicking for goal has been pretty even. They've had about the same amount of shots each.
Yes, they have. A few easy ones have been missed and a couple of hard ones put through. As Stewart boots the ball back towards the member stand side. It drops a little bit short. Barham has the chance. Tips it over the head. Not successful. Going through as Hawker. Got a bit of plaster on his nose, I think. Over the top, Crow couldn't take it. Here's Van der Haas. Into the goal square. Schultz, and it's too far. Well, not far enough. Rayshaw. It's a bad handball there by Essendon. Barham, great diving mark. Again, some handball to Smith. Smith is at left half back. Moore lost sight of the ball. In comes Grant Fowler. Kicks it back whence it came. That centre wing. Watson underneath it and takes a strong mark. Stood his ground well. Shoots it out to Bahajar, who's under plenty of pressure. Going through is Madden. Good handball to Terry Danaher. Danaher from half forward could score. That's a better kick for goal. Crow tries to do it one-handed. Stewart sees it through for a behind.
Well, it's certainly plenty of pressure here, Pete, at the moment, isn't there?
10-12-72 to 9-14-68. Craig Stewart. Anybody's match. What a thriller. What a great start for Sunday football. Huge crowd, great family atmosphere. Smith over the top. He said to drop that, but the umpire said, OK, it's a mark. Now he plays on. It's at centre wing. Van der Haas, Stoneman rather, saw it dropping short. Bahajar picked it up. Yes, he's got it, says the umpire. Byrne thought it bounced. Bahajar playing on while Byrne argues with the umpire. Goes for the short pass and finds Terry Danaher on his own 30 metres from goal. And in the hands of the trainers is Eustace. So he copped a pretty hefty hip bump. As Terry Danaher goes back for the kick, a chance for his second goal. He's about 35 metres out, pretty well directly in front. Should be able to put this one through, surely. Usually a good kick for goal. That looks no good. No, he drifted it off the other way. One behind to Essendon. And So the scoreboard, Essendon 10-13-73, Collingwood 9-14-68.
5 points the difference at the 13.5-minute mark of this last quarter. Still anybody's game as the ball goes back there towards the centre-half back position. Oh, nearly a mark that time to Watson, but he didn't grab it. Down they go. That's Billy Picken in the thick of things, trying to get a free kick, and the umpire's going to ball it up at centre-half forward for Essendon. Madden and Moore. Madden actually got that down, but he's going to give a free kick against Peter Moore. He's lost quite a few here today. And Madden at the centre-half forward position, about 50 metres out, could easily kick this goal, Pete.
It would need to be a good kick.
Yeah, he gets plenty of distance. And, of course, they're in front by 5 points at the moment. And they're gradually wearing Collingwood down. Well, it didn't quite make the distance. Ball tapped down to Magro. Oh, that's a hand pass, a dangerous run. Back there to Schultz. He's trying to spin out the pack. He can't get clear. Collingwood players spawning each other in that pack, and the umpire's going to ball it up. It was a dangerous hand pass. It's only about 5 metres out from the Essendon goal. It'll be Crow and Wiedemann. At the back of Stewart. He got the knockdown. Eustace gets a hurry kick. He might have got this. There's a mark for Van der Haar. What's happened here?
Point.
I thought he marked it. It must have gone over the line.
Yes, just over the line.
It was nearly a free kick to him too, so it's a goal the difference now. 10-14-74 Essendon to Collingwood 9-14-68. It could have been touched off the boot. The ball back out there now by Stewart out towards centre-half back. Kink in front, punched away by Andrews. He goes after the ball now, tries to crash his way through the pack. He goes down. Smith is there, so is Stoneham. And the umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to Smith at that centre-half back position for Collingwood. He's up pretty quickly there. His kick is smothered. A bad kick again. Some bad mistakes. Smith knocks it over again. It'll be another free kick there against Eston Stoneham for throwing the ball. So it'll go to Ray Byrne. Let's see whether he can kick it better than Smith. It's a high kick up towards centre-half forward. At the back there is Shaw. Goes for a tap down. There's Neil Danaher with a hand pass out to Nagel.
Free kick.
But the umpire's found a free kick to Neil Danaher at that centre-half back position. There's the kick back there now towards the wing position. Knocked away by Wiedemann. Nearly got the mark. Umpire says play on. Smith finally gets a hand pass out to Tony Shaw. Tony Shaw, another hand pass coming over there to Ray Byrne. The kick is up there towards the full forward position, but too many Essendon defenders there. Knocked out by Stoneham to Nagel. A hand pass coming over there. And we see Fowles get it over to Andrews. Back to Hawke, and the Bombers away and running as the ball goes up there towards Madden. He's going for the mark. He's really got that. Coming into meet it is Schultz. This is dangerous, but it's smothered. Down they go. Magro's there. They've pushed out of position. Now Schultz trying to weave around the pack. It's back as a chance for a goal for Bahajar, but he can't pick it up. He's fumbled it. And finally the ball is out of bounds right against the point post.
I think it actually hit the point post.
What a chance they had there, Essendon, Peter.
Yes, well, more than one chance, but the bad mistake, or the bad bounce, went to Bahajar. Knocked down by Madden. Eustace, off target. One behind.
It's a pretty handy point that puts them 7 points in front now.
Very handy point. Essendon bombarding the goals, but they can't put them through the big sticks. 10-15 to 9-14. 17 minutes gone at the final term. It's Craig Stewart bringing the ball back into play towards the outer side of the ground. Getting pretty dark here too. Van der Haar climbs off the shoulders of his opponent. It's a mark.
So it's a mark.
Van der Haar has kicked some prodigious punt kicks for goal from positions like this before as Madden jostles with Stewart. Let's see what Paul can do with this one. Tried everything, not successful. Andrew Smith taking the mark in the back pocket. Play on, could be dangerous. It is. Byrne backing up well. One of Collingwood's best today, Ray Byrne. Offloaded. A ball. Well, Byrne's tried his heart out, but Collingwood going down the plug hole slowly at the moment. 7 points behind. Essendon with that valuable extra point on the board. Knocked down by Terry Danaher. There's a chance for Madden off the carpet. No, missed it. Dreyer. Clark tried to have a go. It's still in play. Schultz. Free kick, though, in the meantime has been
well over the line, Pete.
Another point. 8 points the difference now. 10-16-76. Essendon, Collingwood 9-14-68. Stewart again. Moment Lund in play. as he'll have to go back and kick it in again, I think. That's what the umpire is indicating. Umpire Peter Cameron. Now what's happening? He has to kick it in again because the umpire, I think, hadn't finished waving the flags. That is the case. And so Stewart will have to go towards the outer side. Time on, of course, being allowed for that. It's 76-68. Stewart. Underneath is Williams. Tony Short. Collingwood go into attack. Irwin and Fowler. Irwin almost brought in the mark. Two former Fitzroy players. Well tackled by Neil Danaher, but the ball held to him, says umpire Mike Dye for a ball.
Well, we're at the 19-minute mark of this last quarter, and of course the ball on Collingwood's half-forward line, about 50 metres out from their goal, and there's 8 points the difference. The Bombers been into attack for most of this quarter. Moore and Crow. Knocked out by Crow. I think Moore's getting pretty tired, like a lot of other Collingwood players. Umpire's foul a free kick. It'll go to Western. Free kick to go to Fowler out there on that half-back line. Bombers have got some good marks up on that forward line. That's the danger for Collingwood. Vanderhaar coming to his own. He goes for the mark there, but missed it. Picked up by Terry Danaher. The ball shot up there towards that half-forward line. Byrne goes for the punt. Picked up by Eustace. He'll have a running shot for goal, but we'll look for Simon Madden. It falls a bit short. Now he's got a chance to score. A hand pass back to Eustace, running to the goal, but he's overrun the ball. Picked up by Stewart again. And the ball is out of the danger zone, but there we see Terry Danaher to take another mark. Bombers all over the place at the moment. A little bit hesitant. Nearly went off the mark, but decided to go back for a long kick. That's should be the order of the day, and get it up there to that big Simon Madden, because he can take a grab if it's put up in the right spot for him. There's the kick. Oh, he took Hawker's head right off that time, and he'll get the free kick and the mark about 30 metres out from goal, directly in front. Well, look, he's certainly...
It's as though he's gone 3 rounds with
well, that's right. That head looks like a punching bag, but he did run into his own man down there in that quarter, and I think that's where he got the knock in the nose. I think he ran into Vanderhaar. Directly in front of me, about 30 metres out, taking his time. They're 8 points in front, and they've gradually walked Collingwood down. They look pretty tired at the moment. There's no doubt about that one. They moved to 14 points in front now. So the score is Essendon 11-16-82 to Collingwood 9-14-68.
22 minutes have gone. Sevens big league, 82-68, as the ball comes back into the centre. Shaw drives Collingwood up to Wiedemann. Is that a mark? Yes, it is to Talbot. Talbot being paid by the umpire. However, Collingwood shouldn't throw the sponge in, because there's still time for them to get up. He's gone for the hand pass. Stoneham, and chipping it is Hawker. Unusual looking bit of pass to like that. Hawker. Byrne from behind. Nagel can't get it before it's over the boundary line and for a throw-in, which will take place on the centre wing position in the middle of the players' interchange area. Kevin Sheedy, the Essendon coach, would I think be pretty happy at the moment with the situation as it stands, but we've only been playing 22 3/4 minutes. There's still time for the Magpies to get up. Collingwood, Peter Moore gets it down, but it's taken by Eustace. Eustace to full forward. Terry Danaher's there, shepherded by Madden. Looks for the handball, folds, caught, but the kick is useful. It's marked by Watson. Oh, bad handball, goes to Madden. Schultz steps the goal, put it through. Oh, is he a great goal, Nick Schultz? 3 goals, 2 in the first quarter, the fine goals, and that number is just as good. Essendon 12-16-88, Collingwood 9-14-68.
Well, there's a difference of 20 points now, and of course that's put the nail right in the coffin, Pete.
Yes, it looks that way, with the clock moving pretty swiftly towards the time-on period. A lot of Collingwood supporters believing it's over. We're at the 23.5-minute mark now. Sevens big league, 20 points the difference.
There's the Crow getting the knock, and he's made the difference since going to the ruck for Harjar, trying to get out of the pack, and of course the umpire said it'll be a free kick. He was held too high. Was he going to ball it up? No, it'll be a ball up in centre field again. Moore against Crow. He balked in that time, and finally they're all having a hit and miss there. We see Taylor duck his head, try to get through the pack, and the umpire once again is going to ball it up. But there's no doubt since Crow went on the ball, particularly in that third quarter, he's virtually taken Moore out of the game, and Moore was a very good player for Collingwood in the first half of the match. he's tired, and so are a lot of other Collingwood players. Knocked out by Crow again. This time it's picked up by Tony Shaw. Falls a bit short, and there's a good mark in defence by Neil Danaher. Very safe player. Never plays a bad game, this guy. Shoots the ball out wide. Looking there for Fowles. Punched away by Allen, but Fowler's backing up too, and the ball is finally forced out of bounds. It's on Collingwood's half-forward line, but it's about 70 metres around from their goal. Justin Madden warming up now. We're going to throw him on. They'll never reach him. That's how tired they are, Collingwood. Ball back into play again. Back it goes to Moore. He fumbles. Finally, it's kicked up there by Collingwood's Allen. Then coming in there is Shaw again, taking it around the boundary line. And Collingwood's Ray Shaw couldn't get it clear, and the ball is over the line and out of bounds. He might have got a free kick for a push in the back. He has. So Ray Shaw's got a chance now to land this well in the goal square. I don't think he can kick the distance from there. He's about 45 metres out from goal. A very acute angle. They're 20 points in front to Essendon. Craig Davis coming back on the ground, and of course Dreyer coming off for Collingwood. Short pass, the chance for Taylor. He's a little close on a better angle now. Well, Dreyer hasn't been a very good player, but you couldn't be worked up about the performance of Davis either. He's been a very quiet player when he was on the ground. Taylor coming in. One of Collingwood's good players. Kick falls a bit short, the pack flies. It's off the top of the pack, but they're backing up well as we see Watson play it safe and finally force it through for 1 point. So it's 19 points the difference now. 12-16, 88. Essendon to Collingwood 9-15, 69.
26 minutes have gone in the final quarter as Neil Clark kicks in. To the outer side, Atkin on for Collingwood, knocks the ball clear into the open space as it goes. Picked up by Allen for Davis. Davis's kick is short into the forward pocket. It's over the head of Picken and out of bounds, I would reckon, or is it touched? It has been touched, and it will be thrown in the forward pocket for Collingwood. 26 and a bit minutes gone. Time running out for Collingwood. Moore. Free kick on the shoulder. Peter Moore can't believe it. Not too happy about that decision at all. Taken by Max Crow. Crow in the back pocket, and he'll be taking plenty of time. He'll lose it if he doesn't kick it. 88-69 is the score. Crow to centre wing. Mark taken by Van der Haar, but it's a 15-metre penalty, and so time are wasting. Clock ticking around slowly. Too fast if you're a Collingwood supporter. 27 minutes have gone. Nagel making the lead. Crow ignores it and goes long, looking for Terry Danaher, who knocks the ball forward. Eustace spins out well, gives it to Ronnie Andrews. Well, he intended to give it to him. It was a bad hand pass, but Andrews is good enough to pick it up, shoot it up towards right half forward. Schultz looks for the handball to Hawker, effective. Hawker goes into the goal square, but couldn't find anybody there in the black and red Guernsey, and instead finds Allen. Straight down the ground. Good kick. Nagel. Terry Danaher. Neither can take the mark. Nagel wins out at the end. Gets it past Kink to Crow. To Andrews. Look out. Over the head of Neil Danaher. Taps it cleverly to Watson. Watson a short pass. A gem of a pass, but it was just too good for Folds. A stack up developing in the full forward position, and it'll be a ball up. 27 minutes gone of this last quarter. It's all over by all the shouting now. They're in front by 19 points, Essendon. The ball's about 30 metres out from their goal. Passed on by Moore. Comes back there to Foles. He goes down. Gets a hand pass out to Neil Danaher. Snap for goal. It falls a bit short. Pack fly. It's pushed to the ground again. Aitken fumbled the ball. It's finally retrieved there by Irwin. Irwin's kick is around towards that half-forward line, but it's a short kick. Going after it now is Watson. He can't pick it up. He'll get clear. Not getting much opposite. They've grabbed him now. Umpire still calling play on as Ray Shaw has to jump over an opponent that time to kick the ball out wide, but coming out to meet it is Ronnie Andrews. Looking a very tired side, Collingwood. They've worn them down, Essendon. To win the game. And we see Essendon coming out pretty comfortable winners at the finish. 12 goals, 16-88. To Collingwood, 9 goals, 15-69.
Essendon leading at quarter time by 3 points. The Magpies led by 11 points at half time, only 2 points at three-quarter time, and Essendon playing the better football in the final term, getting up to score.